say anything, and after that recording I will teach you. Yes, so dear student, I Rakesh Jain from Gyanvihar University. Today I am going to teach you one more numerical on supernode. Okay, so first of all let's see this MS Paint file where the question is there. So let's suppose this is a question. Yes, let's suppose this is your question of MS Paint file where we have to find out the node voltages V1 and V2. We have to find out the node voltages V1 and V2. So this is a question, where is the V1? Okay, then the nodes are, this is not a node because the 6-volt battery is directly connected here, because the 6-volt battery is directly connected here. Okay, this is a battery of 3 volt. Now these two remaining are the nodes and the bottom one is the reference node. So in this question you will understand how to write down the equations, basic equation for the nodal analysis. Once we find out the node, we determine the principal node, we have to write down the nodal equations and denote the node voltages. Let the node voltage of this node is V1 and the node voltage of this node is V2, and the question is we have to find out the node voltages. We have to find out the node voltages. Okay. So now how to find out the node voltages? First of all, just see the question and see is any voltage source is present between two principal nodes. So see, in between this node V1, in between this node V1 and this node V2, there is a voltage source of 3 volt, that is a voltage source of 3 volt is present, because whenever in between two nodes, if a battery is there, or we can say if a voltage source is present in between two principal nodes, then the question is related with the supernode. The question is related with the supernode. Remember this thing. So in case of supernode, the first equation which you can directly write down is write down the difference between those node voltages. Right? How to write down the equation number first? See where the battery or the voltage source which is connected in between two principal nodes, where the positive sign of that battery or that voltage source is. Consider that node, particular node with positive sign minus the second node. So what I want to say, see here, this 3 volt battery is connected such that the positive sign is towards V2. The positive sign is towards V2. That's why we write down first of all the V2 as positive minus the second node voltage V1 as negative, and that will be equal to 3 volt. That will be equal to 3. So this will be your question number 1. Okay. Now we have to write down the nodal equation for the second case. Whenever supernode is there, just write down the equation second on the basis of write down the equation of node first. Node first means not the one number or V1 only. Here for this question V1 and V2 are two nodes, they create a supernode due to the presence of a battery or voltage source in between them. So write down the equation for the supernode. How to write down the equation for a supernode? Just write down the equation of one node plus write down the equation of second node equal to 0. Write down the equation for the first node which create a supernode plus write down the equation for the second node which create the supernode equal to 0, and remember only that neglect that branch in which that voltage source or that battery present which creates supernode. What I want to say, see this one, with this green color I am denoting you the branch for the first node. See, To write down the super node equation, we have to write down first the node equation for the first node which create a super node. So this is the first node V1 which create a super node, and this is the second node. By this red color I am going to show you. This is the second node. In between them a battery 3 volt is present, that's why it is a super node. So how to write down equation number second? Just write down the equation for this node V1 plus, so first we write down the equation for the V1, but in this case do not consider the branch in which the battery is present. Do not consider this branch, only see this branch and this branch. So there are 3 branches. The 4th branches we have to neglect because super node is there, because a voltage source is present there or battery is present there which create a super node. So how to write this? So just write down the equation for these. So first is V1 and a battery of 6 volt is connected. Which sign of that battery is connected towards your node? Plus sign is connected. Then write down with negative. So the first equation is V1 minus 6, okay, divided by the value of the resistance is 5. So V1 minus 6 divided by 5. Then the second to write, I am going to write down the equation for this 3 ohm resistance. Where is the another point of 3 ohm resistance is connected? It is connected with ground. It is connected with ground. So V1 minus 0, ground means reference node, that is of 0 volt. So V1 minus 0 divided by 3, that is V1 minus 0 V1 minus 0 divided by the resistance value, that will be 3. Okay. Now next plus. Now I am writing down the equation for the remaining third node, that is of 4 ohm node, 4 ohm resistance branch. So where is the another point of 4 ohm resistance is connected? It is connected with V2. So V1 is my node because I am writing down the equation for V1. So V1 minus V2, V1 minus V2 divided by the value of resistance, and the value of the resistance is 4 ohm. Right. So one branch, second branch and third branch, all these 3 branches are completed for the node V1, and the last branch because there is battery present which create a super node, so we neglect that branch. So these 3 are related with the node 1. These 3 are related with node 1. Now we are going to write down the equation for the first node. How we write down? V1 minus 6 divided by 5 plus V1 minus 0 divided by 3 plus V1 minus V2 divided by 4. No. We have to neglect this branch also. Sorry. We have to neglect this branch also. In between these 2 nodes, neglect any branch. Sorry. I am going to say you one thing. We have to neglect this also. Because V1 and V2 are 2 nodes for which we are going to write down the equation. V1 and V2 are 2 nodes for which we are going to write down the equation. That's why we have to neglect. This branch also. 3 branch also. Okay. Now once again I am telling you the same thing. Okay. Neglect all the branches which is connected between those 2 which create a supernode. So V1 and V2 are 2 nodes which create a supernode. So how many branches are directly connected between V1 and V2? First is this 3 volt battery. So neglect that branch V2. So neglect that branch. So only 2 branches we have to write down the equation for. Only for 2 branches we have to write down the equation for. And these 2 branches are this and this. These 2 branches are this and this only. So we just write down the equation for 5 ohm, that is V1 minus 6 because a battery is present divided by 5, plus V1 minus 0 divided by 3. Now neglect these two branches because they are directly in between V1 and V2. Okay, remember this thing. Now we plus we have to write down the equation for the V2 by considering the same case. Neglect those branches which are connected between V2 and V1 here. So with this blue color I am going to show you. We have to neglect this branch because this 3 volt battery is in between V2 and V1, and we have to neglect this branch because this is 4 ohm resistance is directly connected between V2 and V1. So how many remaining branches for which we have to write down the equation? For this 8 ohm and for this 2 ohm. So now we are going to write down V2 minus 0 divided by 8. V2 minus 0 divided by the value of the resistance, and the value of the resistance is here is 8, then plus where is the remaining branch? The next branch is of 2 ohm resistance. Where is the another point of 2 ohm resistance is connected? It is connected with a reference node, so that we know that reference node voltage is 0 always. So V2 minus 0 divided by 2, V2 minus 0 divided by 2. Okay, and that will be because all those branches are connected, so that will be equal to 0. So this is my second equation by which I have to solve the question, So how to find out the answer now? By solving these two equations. So what will be the LCM of 5, 3, 8 and 2? Just find out the answer. That is 24 multiplied by 5. 120 will be the answer. 120 will be the LCM. Okay. Yes. So how many times the 5 will be divided with? So 5 24 times. So 24 V1. I just take the LCM. 24 V1 minus 24 multiplied by 6. What will be the answer of 24 multiplied by 6? Now I find out. That will be 144. Then plus 120 divided by 40 times it will be divided. Then minus 0, so no meaning to write down that. Then 120 divided by 8. 15 times it will be divided. So 15 V2, then plus 60 times the 2 divided by, so 16 V2, that will be equal to 0. Okay, so this will be the LCM of this equation. Okay, once again we cross check this one. So 120 is the LCM. So 5, how many times the 5 will be there? That will be 24 times. So 24 V1 minus 24 multiplied by 6. Okay, so that will be 144 plus 120 and the dividend is 3. So 40 times it will be divided. So 40 V1, then 8. 15 times it will be divided, so 15 V2 minus 0, so no meaning to write down that value, plus 120 divided by 2, that will be 60, so 60 V2. Because at the right hand side there is 0, so there is no meaning to write down this LCM because this 120 will be multiplied with 0, right? So it will be 0. So this will be your equations. Now we just find out, solve this equation. How many V1 are there? So 40 plus 24, 64 V1, 24 V1 plus 40 V1, 64 V1. How many V2 are there? 60 plus 15, that will be 75 V2. Okay, 75 V2. and that will be equal to, when this 144 will move to the right hand side, it will be 144 in positive. Okay, so this will be your equation number second. This will be your equation number second. 64 V1 plus 75 V2, that is equal to 144. Now we have to find out the answer of the node voltage V1 and V2 answer. So now we check this one, we solve these two equations. So just to multiply this equation number 1, just to multiply this equation number 1, and we first of all we just write down this equation number 1 such that the V1 will become and will be the first value and V2 will be the second value. So we can easily sort out them. So I just write down here once again, it is actually minus V1, the second equation, the first equation, minus V1 plus V2, and that will be equal to 3. This is your equation number 1. I just write down this equation number 1 only. I just write down this equation number 1 as it is, by considering V1 is my first element and V2 is my second element. So minus V1 plus V2. Now to solve this one, how we can easily find out the answer? By multiply this equation number 1 by 64, because 64 is the first coefficient of the V1 in second equation. Okay, and multiply this equation number second by 1, because 1 is the coefficient. Neglect the positive or negative sign, we only consider about the constant, because 1 is the constant of first equation V1, and we multiply this first equation with 64 because 64 is the coefficient of V1 in second equation. So when we will multiply them, what will be happen? When this second equation multiply by 1, then it will be same, 64 V1 plus 75 V2, that is equal to 144 multiplied by 1, that will be 144. Now this equation number 1, minus V1 plus V2 is equal to 3. When this will be multiplied by 64, then what will happen? First minus V1 when multiplied, then it will be minus 64 V1. Okay, then plus V2 will be multiplied, then it will be 64 V2. Okay, and that is equal to 3 multiplied by 64. So it will be 202, right? 192. Yes, 192. Okay, 64 multiplied by 3, right? 64 multiplied by 3. Yes, so 192. Now we are going to solve this. So because here minus 64 and here plus 64, they will be cancelled out directly. And what is 75 plus 75 plus 64, that is 9 and 139 V2, 139 V2, and that will be equal to, now add these two value, so this will become 6, 3 and 3, 336. Okay, 192 V2 is equal to 336. So definitely my nodal voltage V2 will be equal to 336 divided by 139. So what will be the answer? Now check with the calculator. 336 divided by 139, it will be 2.41 volt. It will be 2.41 volt. So this value of V2 will be 2.41 volt. Okay, now we are going, so just put this answer of V2, just put this answer of V2, that is 2.41 volt, in any equation, either first or second. So I just put it in equation number first. Then what will happen? Now see here, V2 minus V1. What is my equation number 1? V2 minus V1, or we can say minus V1 plus V2. V2 minus V1, that is equal to 3. So what is V2? V2 is 2.41 minus V1. So that will be equal to 3. Okay, so what will be V1? When V1 will transform to right hand side, it will be 3 plus V1. So what is V1? 2.41 minus 3. 2.41 minus 3. So what will be the answer when we just find out the answer of 2.41 minus 3? It will be minus 0.59, minus 0.59 volt. So this is the answer of V1. Okay, so this is my second answer. Okay, so what is the final answer? Now what is the final answer? First of all, I write down, then I will repeat the rule to find out the answer in case of supernova for this question. So V1 answer is my minus 0.59 volt. This is my answer. Okay, now once again I repeat, whenever you find any supernode, then always remember that the nodal voltages we have to write down and add with each other, the nodal voltages for those principal nodes because of which supernode creates. So here a battery, a voltage source is present in between them, that's why they creates a supernode. So first equation for any supernode question is just write down the equation for that battery voltage or that voltage source value because of which supernode creates. So here a 3 volt battery is connected in between V1 and V2. So 3 is equal to, we have to write down for the equation for 3 volt for this battery voltage. So 3 is equal to, where is the plus sign of this battery? Towards V2. So I write down V2 first, then V1. So V2 with positive sign and V1 with negative. So V2 minus V1 is equal to 3, or we can say minus V1 plus V2, that is equal to 3. Now to write down the second equation should be the supernode equation. How to write down the supernode equation? Just write down the, first of all, while writing the supernode equation, remember one thing, you should neglect all those branches related to those two, we should neglect all those branches which are directly in between V1 and V2, While writing a supernode equation, I want to say for second equation, you should remember always, you should neglect those branches which are directly in between those nodes which create the supernode. Here node V1 and V2 create the supernode, so we neglect those branches which are directly in between V1 and V2. So a resistance 4 ohm branch is directly in between V1 and V2, so I just mention a cross there, because while writing the second equation we should neglect it. And the 3 volt battery is the second which is in between V1 and V2, so we again neglect that branch also. So now we are going to write down the second equation. So remaining branches for V1 we have to write down, plus remaining branches of for V2 we should write down, that is equal to 0. So here the first branch is of 5 ohm, so V1 minus 6 divided by 5. The second branch is of 3 ohm, so V1 minus 0 divided by 3. The third branch is of V2 minus 0 divided by 2, and the last branch is of 8 ohm, so V2 minus 0 divided by 8. So by considering these rules you easily find out